What's up, guys? Welcome back to DevWebby, and I hope you guys have downloaded and installed Xcode 8. Now, in this tutorial, we are gonna create our first very own Swift 3 iOS 10 app. So, first, let's open up Xcode. Let's create a new Xcode project. Mine's trying to act slow today. And then when you guys have this, create a single view application and hit next. You can name your product name whatever you guys want. In this case, I'm gonna create a hello world for my product name. And for this case, we don't want any theme, and set it to Swift and just hit next. And then it will save it to my folder called Swift 3. You guys can save it into a desktop or whatever you guys want. So in this case, mine is going to be in the Swift 3 folder. So hit create. And it will create. So when you press create, this will come up to your main dashboard, where you can see your deployment targets, your devices, what type of app you want to create for iPhone, iPad, or for both. And yeah, you guys don't have to change anything over here, basically. Next, let's dive into our code. So this will be our view controller. And in this view controller, what we have to do is we want to put our codes over here. Our IB outlets and everything, our action, whatever our app wants to do. Over here will be where we design our app. Well, let's start off creating our app. So assume we want to work with a iPhone 6s. To work with iPhone 6s stimulator. Over here on the bottom, let me resize this right here. Over here on the bottom, we want to view it as a iPhone 6s, right? So next, on the bottom corner right here, on the third button right here, this will be right over here for you. So I just resized it. So over here, when you come over here, just type in button and drag and drop a button into your view controller right over here. Let's resize it. And into this button, we want to name our button, let's see, let's say click me, for instance. Okay, so we got a click me button. Next, what we're going to do now is we want, when someone press on the welcome button, right, we want to show a nice cool background, a nice mellow background with like your logo on top. So when the user press on the button, it can transition to a nice background and it shows your logo in it. So I found a nice website for our logo making to use. So this website, let's go to our browser, and I have right here, it's called textcraft.net. So this is the website we are gonna create our logo. So let's get here and let's create our text. So let's say when the user click me, we can say welcome Dev Webby. And then we want to choose any of our nice colors. So I will go with blue and let's hit create. There you go. It says welcome Dev Webby. You guys can create whatever. You can use the tiny, large, extra, pixel, the color, and the fonts you want. So I just created a welcome Dev Webby. When you guys create it, download it. Press on the download button, and it says your image should start downloading. If not, click here. So I will download it, and here is my file. It's called welcome Dev Webby. I will put it on my desktop. Alright, so we got our photo onto our desktop. Next, what we have to do, we can close this. We can close this too. Let's go to Google real quick. Let's go to images. And let's just try to find a nice background wallpaper. You can say nice wallpapers. Great. So let's try using this. Well, let's just use something like this. I like this kind of stuff. Well, no, we don't want that. Let's just choose something like this. So I'm gonna grab this wallpaper. This is from planwallpaper.com. I'm not using this for commercial purposes. I'm just using this for this educational purposes thing tutorial. I'm not gonna sell this picture or anything. So let's save it to our desktop. We can close our browser. And from here, we want to open up our assets. Go back to Xcode and drag our two photos. Let's first put this into our folder of Hello World. Put the two photos into Hello World folder. And now drag these two photos into our assets folder. So we got a welcome and then we got our background. So we can name this as a BG as our background. And we can say welcome Dev Webby is not, well, we can say welcome. And then go to our main.storyboard right over here. And on the bottom, we need to get a image, which is called an image view. So let's drag and drop our image view, and we want to show it as our background, right? So make it nice and neat. This will be our background. We want our image view to be over there, and our background to show. Next, we want to we want to get our background. So we will get as our background, right? And we want to get another image view. We'll put it right over here. We'll call it as welcome. So this is not quite well, so we'll just put it as a aspect fit, so it can be very nice. And for our background, we can use a aspect fill because it's a little bit narrow. So we just want something like this. We can drag and drop over here if you want. We can see over here. Let's put it over here. When the user clicks on the button, it can say on the bottom, welcome. Right there. Great. Let's change the button color so it can show. We want white. And let's change it. We can say bold or heavy. And let's change the size so people can see. So in this case, we don't want to show the background and the logo just quite yet. So what we have to do is come over here in this hierarchy. Let's put this background right here. And let's create the two thing backgrounds, and let's click on hidden. Now our images are hidden. Our images are hidden. Yes, because we want to do is when the user press on click me, we then want to show our background. Next, let's just run this inside our Steamulator to see if everything's okay. We are not done yet because we haven't connected the code yet. So let's press play, and a iPhone 6s Steamulator will open up soon.